Hello. In this problem, I want to use Cramer's rule to solve the following system of equations, and you will not get credit for using any other method. It's 7x minus 8 equals, 7x minus 8y equals negative 9, 2x plus 3y equals 8. Now, to do this, what I need to do is I need to figure out what d is. D is the determinant of the coefficient matrix. In other words, when this is in standard form, I drop the equal stuff and just look at the coefficients over here. And that is 7, negative 8, 2, 3. I need to figure out what D is first. So 7 times 3 is 21, minus 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. 21 minus negative 16 is 37. Since d is not 0, I can continue. Now then, d sub x. This is telling me that the x column of my original D matrix will be changing. My y column will not, however. So that negative 8 and 3 stay the same. It's just that the x column is replaced with the equal stuff here. The equal vector, the equal column. So replace that with negative 9 and 8 here. And then you can figure this out. Negative 9 times 3 is negative 27. 8 times negative 8, minus 8 times negative 8 is negative 64. So negative 27 minus negative 64. Well, 64 minus 27, what is that? 37? Yes, 37. And now I need to find d sub y. D sub y, well, I go back to the original D matrix. The y column is what's going to change this time, which means that the x column stays the same as 7 and 2. And again, it's replaced by, again, this equal column, which is negative 9 and 8. Now figure out the determinant of this matrix. So 7 times 8 is 56, and minus 2 times negative 9, which is negative 18. 56 minus negative 18 is 56 plus 18. Oh, what is that? 74? Yeah, 74. There you go. And if there was a z column, I would do a d sub z, and just this time replace the z column with the equal column, and so on and so forth. The only question is now, what are the actual answers? Well, x is simply d sub x divided by d, and y is simply d sub y divided by d. This is why I needed to check to make sure that d was not 0, because if it was, I'd be dividing by 0, which would mean I would need to use a different method. D sub x is 37, so it's 37 divided by d, which is 37, which gives me 1. D sub y is 74, d is still 37, so 74 divided by 37 is 2. And because I was given x and y, that's an ordered pair, so xy is equal to 1, 2. There you go. Now, you don't have to do this, well, you have to do this by hand, but you can use your calculator to check your answer. And what I mean by that is you won't be doing Cramer's rule on the calculator. It just doesn't happen. So what you're going to do is instead, you're going to go into Matrix, go into Edit, 2 enter, and then type in, well, not 2, it's because it's a 2 by 3, my apologies. 2 by 3 enter. Type in the matrix over here. So that's 7, negative 8, negative 9, 2, 3, 8. And then quit to the home screen. And go back in the matrix. Go up to RREF for reduced row echelon form. And tell it to do it of matrix A. There you go. I got 1, 2 out of it, which is what I got over here. This is just a way of checking yourself. Notice that you're not actually using Cramer's rule if you're doing it on the calculator. And so because of that, you must do this by hand in order to be doing Cramer's rule.